It's Maundy Thursday today. And although it escapes to me now the meaning of Maundy again, but I know it's the day before Good Friday. And that I know for sure because that is the red letter day where my Savior was crucified before being beaten to a pulp by the very people he intended to save. There's actually nothing good about Good Friday except the end result is good for you and for me, but not with Jesus. I'm making this video today to remind you to pause, to be quiet in the stillness of your heart and soul, to even shut out any social media. Even after watching this video, to remind you, I suggest that you turn off everything. You throw the gadgets away for a while and pause and search that still small voice of Jesus, which by now might be drowned out by all the distractions of the world, the worries of the war, the oil crisis, the fear of the uncertainty of what the future might bring to your country and to mine. The worries are skyrocketing, and it's getting bigger and bigger every day. Not at the cost of Jesus. At least not today. Today, Maundy Thursday, I pray that you would settle in. Drown out everything, even the fears inside of your heart, and just let Jesus reign in. Allow Jesus to remind you of His sacrifice on the cross for you. At kung binigay na ng Diyos Ama ang kanyang bugtong na anak para sa atin, sa palagay mo pababayaan ka niya? Sa palagay mo iiwanan kanyang nakabilad sa araw, namamalimos, tulala, tuliro, walang makain, at naghihirap sa gitna ng krisis na ito? Think about it and reassure yourself, because only you can convince yourself too that the fears that we fear are baseless, not against the image of the cross. So whatever Maundy Thursday might mean, the literal actual meaning of it, I just know for sure in my heart that is the day before Good Friday, where nothing good came out except the promise of a permanent salvation for you and for me. Happy Maundy Thursday. Teacher William here, the teacher inside your phone. Eto na siya! It's the Good Friday! And why am I big and loud and funny and happy on a time that we're supposed to be somber and sad? And from where I came from, bawal maligo, bawal kumain ng pork, bawal magsaya, dahil namatay si Kristo ngayon. The point of me doing this particular video today on a Good Friday is that we are free. At 3 p.m. today, the word tetelestai will be pronounced. It is finished. It's done with once for all. We have nothing more to add to it. If there's anything, all we have to do is to celebrate on a Good Friday, because we are free from sin, and all of its encroachment, big word, and to just commemorate the sacrifice that Jesus made for you and for me. Now, do we become insensitive and just party on a day where everything's quiet and everyone is dying down to meditate? No. We celebrate in our hearts. We put on a big smile on our face. We have a heart that is grateful to the Lord. And we're just happy. But not the idea of reflecting deeply today is not a bad idea too, because we can commemorate. We can go back to the pages of the Bible to recount the sacrifices of Jesus in all four Gospels of the Bible, so we can fully remember, we can be reminded of, we can feel the pain, the blood, the sweat, the heat, the shame, and even the abandonment of God the Father to His Son on that crucial moment when Jesus gave up His Spirit and breathed His last. But my point today is that we should eradicate all form of sadness, because today, on a Good Friday, where nothing good came out, like I said, except the freedom and the truth that we can hold on to no matter what, that it is finished. Me, I don't have to wait until Sunday to celebrate, because Good Friday is good enough for me to know that my Savior lives after He died. He died, yes, today for my sins. But I know He will conquer death in 3 days, and I'm celebrating as early as now on a Good Friday, because after all, a good day, even on a Viernes Santo day. So Good Friday to you, and have a Good Friday to me too. God bless. Black Saturday. What happened during Black Saturday? After Jesus died and gave up His Spirit on Good Friday, He went down. He went down dead, and the reason it's black is because He went to a place that we would never imagine in a million years that He would go and conquer and declare victory over, just to show us, and the biggest enemy of all, that He can conquer everything. He went down to hell. Yes, He went down to hell and opened the floodgates of the believers who died before there came a Savior of the world. It's black, because the blackest place you can ever imagine to be at is hell. Because originally that's the place where God created, where He will choose to be not. Any place is God's dominion. God is omnipresent, present everywhere, all at the same time, except that one thing. But on Black Saturday, hence I'm wearing black, Jesus conquered hell and death all at once, so that you and I can have a reference that although it's black, it still is victorious. So we mourn the dead, yeah. We wear black. We feel sad. But don't forget to put a smile, a little smile here on this side of your lips. Because tomorrow, on the third day, the black will be gone forever. Because the resurrection is coming. The resurrection is coming. And I'm so excited. For today, let's commemorate the blackness of Black Friday. And yet it's still beautiful. This is Teacher William, the teacher inside your phone. He is risen. He is risen. Yes. And finally, that day that we long have been waiting for is here. At early dawn today, Jesus has risen from the dead. He is risen! Sen. And my heart cannot contain the joy and the victory. Knowing that my Savior lives, He conquered death, and He's now living forever in my life and in yours. Question: aside from Jesus, have you heard of anyone, either in the pages of history or somebody that you knew, who died? Whether it be for a country, for a cause, for true love, or for someone, and then after some time, this person lived again. He came back from the dead and lived again. Have you? Sige nga. Anyone in the world, anyone in the history of this planet, was there anyone who ever lived after he died? Seriously, I'll give you more time if you want. Because that time is not needed, knowing that there is none. None, none, except the Son of Man named Jesus. It's not a myth, it's the real deal. And if you have faith to believe, your faith is not in vain. It is very powerful, and you can have hope in your heart every day because Jesus lives. So sing it with me. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know, oh, he holds the future. And life is worth the living just because he lives. And life is worth the living just because he lives. Happy Resurrection Sunday! And this is your teacher, William, the teacher inside your phone. Blessed day!